What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Willa Nagnos, LinkedIn coach for loan officers and mortgage brokers alike. On this video, we're going to go over my guide to having a successful conversation and appointment setting on LinkedIn. Now, on LinkedIn, very, very clear. You must understand this crystal clear. Speaking on LinkedIn and speaking on the phone are completely different. You say different things, you do it in a different way. It's a whole different language. And the goal of a conversation on LinkedIn is to get that conversation off of LinkedIn as soon as possible. So just the goal is out there ASAP. What is the goal? Again, why are you on LinkedIn? The goal of LinkedIn is to get a conversation off of LinkedIn as soon as possible and onto a phone call or for a nice coffee with the realtor. So let's move on. When you get a positive reply on LinkedIn, do not act as if you're on the phone. The purpose of starting a conversation on LinkedIn is to get the conversation off of LinkedIn as fast as possible. This is not Facebook or Instagram for chit-chatting. If you want to chit-chat, it's best done on the phone. I've said that 3 times. I hope it's in your head. Please follow these guidelines. If you don't, I'm watching you. Guideline number 1. Once you see a reply, especially a neutral or a positive reply from a real estate agent, for example, yes, I would like to speak with you. Are you free tomorrow at 5? What's your phone number? What's your email? You must reply at that moment or as soon as you can. It's like a lead that wants to ask about your services. Don't make them wait. Don't fall asleep at the wheel on the opportunity. When you think I'll reply to them later, the chances of anything happening are drastically lower. I'm not going to go into percentages. It's missed opportunity if they can't wait for you and they move on to the next best thing. We live in a time where our attention span is at its lowest possible, and it's probably because of technology. Guideline number 2, do not leave it open. I see this every single day, and it bugs me. And I tell my clients this so they don't make the mistake, and they learn. Do not say, let me know when you're free. Here's my number. Call me when you can. Let me know when you're free. They're not going to let you know. Call me when you can. They're not going to make time to call you when they can. No, get a time, get a date, get a phone number. It's like, if you're watching this and you're a guy, when you ask a girl out on a date, do you just say, call me when you can? Let me know when you're down to go out? No. You have to put a time and a day and a place as well to what that date's gonna, what could be, what's the word? All the elements to a date, to a rendezvous, to an appointment. Same concept. You need to have a closed option. Don't leave it open is what I'm trying to say. Get it set in stone. Because otherwise the chances of anything happening are drastically lower. They're not gonna call you, they're not gonna let you know. Tell them, are you free tomorrow at 5 for a phone call? Or are you free tomorrow at 6 at Starbucks on First Street? It's like dating. You have to keep things set in stone. Guideline number 3, if they ask for information, do not give them any information. For example, if they say, hey, I'm really busy, can you send over some stuff on your programs and I'll take a look? If you send them information on your program so they can have a look, and I say it like that because they're going to make a judgment call, most likely. 99% of the time they're going to make a judgment call on whatever you send them and get back to you. You're never going to hear from them ever again. You're not going to get the rest of your body. You already got your toe in that doorway. You send them information, they're not going to look at the information. You're not a priority yet, and that door's going to get slammed and you're not going to get the rest of your body through that opportunity door. The main point of scheduling an appointment is to give or share information. Information should be shared appropriately in a timely manner, not via LinkedIn back and forth. So if someone says, hey, I'm very busy, can you send me information to my email? No. Tell them, I just want 5 minutes of your time and we can go over it in 5 minutes. I want to introduce myself. I want us to speak on the phone. There's no point for you to send over information via LinkedIn And there's really no point to send over information via email from LinkedIn because you're literally just taking one conversation to another platform to have the same conversation. Get on the phone. Makes no sense to not change platforms. Get on the phone. That's where a conversation can be held. That's where information can be shared. You want information? Call me, and I'll tell you everything you want to know. Guideline number 4. When the first touch point message is sent out, automatically, if you're automating this process, which I hope you are, after a real estate agent accepts your connection requests, please do not engage. So this is guideline 4, actually I'm going to skip through this. This guideline 4 is only if you're running a campaign with me. So you can pause the video and read it, but you don't need to read this guideline unless you're running a campaign with me. Guideline number 5, don't have a full conversation. You will get stuck on LinkedIn. The conversation will stop awkwardly after a haha or an emoji, and then just nothing will happen afterwards because it's awkward now. And they'll forget to reply to you and nothing will get done. And then it's weird to follow up with them. It sounds like you're trying too hard. The longer the conversation stays on LinkedIn and not on a call or a meeting, the less likely anything's going to come from it, resulting in a waste of time, which is money. The goal is to move this to a phone or face-to-face conversation ASAP. I cannot stress that enough. Do not have full-blown conversations on LinkedIn. Guideline 6, the follow-up. This is where mortgage brokers are failing. Data across the industry, according to Todd Duncan, which if you know who Todd Duncan is, everyone knows who Todd Duncan is, especially in this industry. He says that people screw up. They fall off heavily towards the follow-up. WA Marketing Solutions already gets you with the warm approach and opens the door for you, but you have to walk through that door. You have to book the appointment. You have to attend the appointment. You have to reply, set the meeting. I can't do that for you. Now, actually, I really could do that for you, like an assistant, and you can have your assistant do that, but this is your responsibility. I gave you the opportunity. Just play your part as the loan officer and have them, have the clients, have the real estate agents get to know you, not speak with their assistants or their marketer. So I continue to say, you could hire me or you could get an assistant to do it for you, but you should be booking the appointments. You should be on the phone, not someone else. So what is the follow-up process from a mortgage broker's perspective once they've had an appointment or with an agent? So let's say you've already had the first appointment. It went pretty well. It's hard to continually provide value to earn their business over time other ways than a 5-star loan process. So you could say, oh, I answer my phone. I'm free on the weekends. I close loans on time. Awesome. So can everyone else. That's a normal nowadays. Kind of like back in the day, it was necessary to have tall men on a basketball team. Nowadays, everyone's tall. And it doesn't matter if you're tall or not. If you're tall and you suck at basketball, you're not going to make the team anymore. 20 years ago, you would have made the team just for your height. Nowadays, things have changed. Being tall is just another standard. So here are some tips you can bring to the table to stick out. Hey, Mr. Realtor. First and foremost, let's not talk about mortgages today. Mortgages are not sexy. Let's talk about something else and let's break the ice. What'd you do this weekend? Where'd you go with your family? Number 2, Mr. Realtor, I've been learning a lot about LinkedIn from my marketer, Will Dagnos. I can teach you how to grow your platform. I can teach you how to get more eyes on you. I can teach you how to grow your business on LinkedIn. Guys, not all agents know how to use LinkedIn properly. Know how to use LinkedIn properly, and they want to know how. Just like they want to learn how to use Facebook and Instagram to grow their businesses. The same concept. So take that into a conversation and watch the realtor follow up with you and ask you and call you and text you because you can give them LinkedIn advice from yours truly. I won't take credit. I'll tell you and you can transfer that information. I'd be happy to. 3, unique programs or tools for realtors so they can get more buyers. Yeah, so I don't want to talk about mortgages, but I do have a tool that I use that helps, my real estate agents get more buyers. Do you want to hear about that? Oh, yes, of course I would. You got to have tools though. Number 4, your credit repair programs, your own credit repair. I can't talk. Have your own credit repair programs so the agent doesn't have to deal with other credit repair companies, a third party, going back and forth. Hopefully the customer service doesn't suck. If you're the loan officer who fixes credit, that's fire nowadays. That's powerful stuff. Now, you don't have to be if you don't want to. Not everyone does. But if you are, that's powerful stuff to opening doors so that you can eventually get leads that are of quality. And you can build a team and have your team, who you've taught how to run a credit repair program, have them do it for you. But it takes time. It's called playing the long game, guys. So this has to do with me talking about book an appointment for you. I don't want to book an appointment for you. I recommend everyone just do it on their own. Not because I don't want to take up your time, but because you should be on the phone with that agent. You should be on the phone with that client from the get-go, not the middleman, not me. So when doing this on LinkedIn, guys, when having a conversation and taking that conversation off to a phone call, following these guidelines. If you don't follow these guidelines, you're not going to get responses that you want. You're going to get a lot of people to ignore you. Remember, we're dealing with humans. We are all humans ourselves. We get distracted, they get distracted. So when you see an opportunity, don't fall asleep, or they will. Let me know if you have any questions. This is Will and Agnes at W Marketing Solutions, wmarketingsolutions.com. I love you guys. Have a great Friday. It's Friday at 11 a.m. for me. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Blah, cannot talk. All right, have a good one, guys.